Hello everybody, this is All's House Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Wasteland 3. In the previous episode, what did we do in the last episode? Oh right, we met up with Angela Death and agreed to her plan that we need to take down the Patriarch. But again, we'll be handling that our way. Now, in between episodes, I went ahead and geared up all of my rangers with some of the best equipment I can get, and modified their weaponry. Now, I should note, there are some things that I use that I did not find the crafting recipes for on camera. There should be some screenshots popping up showing you where to get them, with some, markings on them. The two things were... Well, actually, I'll just say what they are. The computer-assisted laser sight and the HE fuse linkage. You can get recipes for those in the world, and like I said, there should be some screenshots popping up on screen to let you know where they are in the world, because I got them off camera. But anyways, for final equipment, we've got the Verchitin armor for heavy, with a minigun that has been modified with a shortened barrel, giving plus 20%, plus 20 damage, but minus 10% hit chance. A 38mm magnifying scope, giving plus 6 range. The HE fuse linkage, which gives 99 penetration, but minus 10% bonus damage. And the ability to have a 15% chance to apply damaged armor, because it's explosive damage. Along with the quickfire mag to give minus 1 AP to all her attacks. Also given her a javelin, just in case I decide to use the rocket launcher. No modifications there. For Hawkeye, we have the Eliminator, which I've modified to have a phase silencer, which gives plus 4 penetration. Not what I use it for, but 30% extra sneak attack damage. Gonna be pretty useful, because she's more often than not the one to initiate combat because of the range. And, well, yeah, sneak attack damage is always good. Also have the holographic scope to give her plus 4% crit chance, the computer-assisted laser to give plus 0.25 times multiplier to her critical damage, and an extended mag to give her plus 2 to magazine size. In addition, we also gave her the ray tracer as her energy weapon, and we didn't put any, elemental damage on this because, well, the elemental damage is primarily to give 99 penetration to the weapon, and more often than not, the sniper rifles don't really need the extra penetration. The ray tracer is going to be her energy weapon. You can get it at the Ranger HQ once you've reached this point in the story. For laser, I finally decided on what to give her for her elemental. But first, shortened barrel, 38mm magnifying scope. The underbarrel is an incendiary linkage, which gives her a 15% chance to apply burning, plus, all the extra damage to humans, animals, and mutants. And a max capacity magazine to give her extra magazine size. I would have put max capacity magazine on the Eliminator, but I didn't have the resources for it. As for the lead sprayer, basically the same as the Ripper, but I didn't put an energy weapon conversion on it, which you can double up on the energy weapons for, like, extra damage against specific things. Like, if I put a plasma linkage on it, would give it 60% bonus damage to robots and vehicles, but it would also double up on the negatives, so do at your own risk. Plus, there is the reduction in ranged weapon damage. For Blitz, on her power gauntlet, I have given her a fiberglass grip, which gives her an extra 6% chance for critical, and a cryo capsule, which converts her weapon damage to frozen, or cold damage, giving her extra damage versus humans, animals, mutants, extra penetration, which, honestly, for brawling weapons you really need, and a 100% chance to apply frozen status. As for her plasma fist, I gave her Grand Slam weights for extra damage. For Lucia, this weapon's not going to be sticking around, but I can't get her energy weapon yet. So, the man cannon. I have given the shortened barrel, 38mm scope, oversized mag. Don't ask how that works with a revolver, probably like it does in BioShock. And for the underbarrel, I've given her the HE fuse linkage. Mainly because penetration seems to be a problem with, well, handguns. For Scotchmo, one, I've given him the Spectrum Assault Armor, because I've managed to find the last piece of it, which, let me first take this gun out of the way, because the effect kind of makes him look badass. Like, even with the, snake squeezins in his hand. Now, for his jackhammer, I gave him an HE fuse linkage. I originally went with a computer-assisted laser sight, but decided against that. And I gave him a choke, which unfortunately does reduce his range, but increases the cone angle by 30. So, in other words, a wider attack, even if it's shorter. I wanted to give him something for a magazine, but I couldn't really find anything that would work with the fact that it fires 3 times per attack. And there aren't any clips that give him +3 or even +6. It's either +2 or +4. Nothing in between, at least from what I've seen in my research, and thus nothing for the magazine. And I've done nothing for his pulsar either. Well, I have done nothing for his pulsar. I can't put the shortened barrel because you can only put chokes on the shotguns. So, with all that done, I say we get moving.
Rangers.
Private Kerr.
For a long time, the Marshals have been the force charged with keeping the peace of these parts. Now that the Rangers are here, things have got a bit more complicated. I guarantee you're gonna butt heads with Sheriff Daisy and her crew from time to time. As far as they're concerned, this is their turf. And you're sticking your nose where it don't belong. That don't mean you gotta back down every time they get a bug up their ass. But you got enough enemies already. Don't go picking fights with the Marshals if you can help it.
Sound advice. Alright, cuz there's one more place to visit if it shows up on the map.
Time to take some chances and expand man's horizon.
But if it doesn't, well, we're off to Yuma County. The point of no return, and it absolutely is the point of no return. Once you head into Yuma County, you're not going to be doing anything else. So if you have any quests that still need to be completed...
It's Mr. Fun Times again, with a harrowing tale of a man turned servant of death by his own pride and ignorance. Optimism may make you many friends, but pessimism can keep you alive. Deep in the south of Arizona, a farmer named Oliver awoke one morning to...
Always good to see you, Rangers. Hoping to get to Colorado's
Yep.
thanks. Be seeing you.
Now I can't even remember what I was going to say. Oh, right. Heading into Yuma County is the point of no return. If you have any quests or any unfinished business that you need to take care of, do so now. Because you're not going to get the chance to do it later. Let me check my map. Still the map I'm using. It should be just beyond this area. But we can find a massacre site. Should be.
MK1 calling AZ November. Come in November. Do you read me?
Who is this and how are you on our secure channel?
I'm on your side, November. A friend of Saul's, if you know what I mean. And I know where you're headed. Now hear me out. When you get to where you're going, gas up at the garage first. I'll find you there and give you the sit rep. Now don't worry, you can't miss it.
How will we contact you?
I'll contact you. MK1 out.
Okay. Now, anyways, around this area should be a massacre site. I say should because sometimes things don't pop up.
Famous Rangerers again. Want trade again? Wait. Chibas talk to Gob. Gob say you sunshine and pie. Gas up. Amen. This, my stuff.
Ooh. I mean, I could grab it and put it on there, but that would require going back to HQ, swapping out in Golden Tongue, and doing all that, but... I'll grab it. Dang it. But first things first, I gotta find the, and I might as well spend some cash here. Yeah, why not? But first I gotta go and grab... Or, first, we're gonna go and see if we can't find the Massacre Site. Ah, yep, there it is. You can see blood and viscera staining the road ahead of you. Now, you can get a good weapon out of this, but we don't really need it. I'm just gonna grab it for the sake of grabbing it. And for the sake of checking this place out. Honey Badger. Scar Collector, Payaso, Godfisher, something tore all of them nape to nasal. Gee, I wonder what it was. Willfully ignores you, huh? Got the Clown Shoe, come on. Well, I'm willing to bet we're gonna have to fight the, Honey Badger to get what we want. PDW-01. Alright, some decent stuff. Guardian, Grand Slam weights, Cog Pendant. That's, with the C engraved on it, and Co. Scratch on the back, something about it keeps drawing your attention. I doubt the PDW is any better than the Ripper. Yeah, it's not. Alright, Scotchmo, pick the lock. Honey. Ooh, some more buried items over here. Meh. Alright, I think that's about it. Let's get out of here before the Honey Badger decides we're worth its trouble. Okay, now I'm going to head back to Ranger HQ. I am going to take care of modifying Hawkeye's sniper rifle with the new mag. And then I will see you guys back here.
Citizens of Colorado.
Okay, then. We're back, got it modified and all that good stuff. Now...
Darling, you shut down the nightclub for me. That's so sweet. All that noise was disturbing my beauty sleep. Thanks, hon.
I've forgotten about our creepy stalker. Anyways, I highly recommend making a save here. Point of no return. Like I said, once we get in there, we're not leaving and we're not going to be able to take care of anything else. A long-abandoned racetrack, now used as the muster point for the Plains gangs intending to raid Colorado Springs. Now, I'm not bringing Cordite here, because honestly, that part of Angela's plan doesn't sit right with me. I'd much rather destroy the Scar Collectors. Will that make an enemy of Cordite? Yes, but his gang's gonna be gone. What do I care? Three gangs currently dominate the Eastern Plains. The Scar Collectors, the Godfishers, and the Payasos. And we're gonna have to deal with all of them if we want to get to Liberty.
Raiders, you made it. Good. Come into the garage ASAP. I'll have my bots tow your car inside before the gang spot it.
Sounds like a plan.
You're the Desert Rangers, right? The ones the Patriarch made a deal with? Hey, good to see you. Been hoping you'd show up. Patriarch's got a lot he wants done here, and we ain't got a lot of time to do it. Now here's the deal. Liberty Buchanan is sitting not 200 yards from here in her compound as we speak. But the way things stand, it would take a tactical nuke to crowbar her out. She's managed to make herself the queen of these heathens, the scar collectors, the payasos, and the last few Dorseys. Even the goddamn godfishers are licking her boots. Now there ain't no way even a crew as tough as you could fight their way in and bring her out alive like the Patriarch wants. But I got a plan.
Slow down a minute. Why don't we start with who the F are you?
I'm your fucking lifeline out here, assholes. So show me some respect.
Pass.
Why is he shouting? Is he deaf or something?
I'm the mechanic. Now, that means I fix things, right? For the gangs, it's cars, and they trust me because I fix them good. But my real job is fixing things for the Patriarch, like putting sand in the gas tank of Liberty's coupe before it gets on the road. That's why he sent me out here. You get it? Can we get down to business now?
How'd you manage to survive when Liberty killed so many of the Patriarch's other spies?
How do you think I gained her trust?
You sent other spies to their deaths to secure your own position. That's despicable.
Hey, I'm willing to be the bad guy if that's what the job calls for. Are you?
Depends on the type of bad guy you're talking about.
Now, have I passed your little test?
Not sure. If you're such a fixer, what do you need us for?
Simple. If I get caught trying to sabotage things, how long is it gonna take the Patriarch to sneak another spy in here? Too long, that's how long. Liberty'll already be knocking on his front door. But if you get caught, I'm still here, and the Patriarch can send another gang of expendable muscleheads to do the dirty work. Got it?
Oh, nice to know what you think of us. What's the plan?
Okay, listen. The gangs may be loyal to Liberty, but they hate each other's guts. All you need to do is get each gang thinking the others are screwing them somehow, and this place will go up like an ammo dump in a firestorm. The payasos and the godfishers are ready to go at each other's throats. They just need a little nudge. As for the scar collectors, they're as like to turn on themselves as they are on anyone else. What I do is talk to their slaves. They've always got dirt on all the infighting. I got a key to the pen they're kept in as a gift. Take it. See what you can find. Maybe turn them against each other.
So you've got no intel for us? Or how about some info before we go?
I can give you the broad strokes, but the nitty-gritty is up to you. Who do you want to know about? The scar collectors? The payasos? The godfishers?
Scar collectors.
The biggest of the gangs, and the toughest. Slavers, body mod addicts, complete barbarians. Biggest weakness is, every one of those sons of bitches wants to be leader. So there's a lot of infighting. The boss right now is Steel Trap, who ousted Cordite. But he fights off challenges from his lieutenants every week, always looking over his shoulder. Maybe you can play on that somehow.
Alright, how about the payasos?
The weakest of the gangs. And boy, does that piss them off. They want to be taken seriously so bad, which is kind of funny since their whole thing is never taking anything seriously. Your friend dies, what a joke. Lose an arm, hilarious. But man, do they get hot when other gangs disrespect them. The head clown is a shrimp named Lecherito. Meanest little fucker I ever met. Always with the put-downs and the insults. I think that's why they made him boss. Nobody could stand in the way of that mouth.
Alright, how about the Godfishers?
Scariest of the bunch. They think they can talk to their sky gods by tying people's living torsos to kites and flying them up to the clouds. The other gangs, at least you understand why they're killing you. The Godfishers, who fucking knows? So their leader, Star That Dreams, thinks he's a goddamn messiah, and he hates having to deal with the other gangs. The only reason he's with him is he thinks it's his best shot at getting revenge on the Patriarch. Otherwise, he'd make murder kites out of the other guys and ride into the sunset.
You didn't mention the Dorseys.
Forget about the Dorseys. They're Liberty's personal bodyguards now. They never come out of the compound, and they never deal with the other gangs, except to execute some fool who tries something stupid. You're gonna have to fight the Dorseys no matter what. You just want them to be the only ones you fight, right?
Where's this slave pen?
Just outside the main compound. But use my key and go through the side entrance. Otherwise, the gangs will see you, and then the shit will hit the fan.
Alright, we're good. We'll check it out.
Good. Follow the racetrack north, and you'll find the gang compound. Just don't get too close to the front gates. The sentries will attack anything that gets too close, gleefully. And listen, if you need any ammo, weapons, or supplies, talk to me. I get paid in trade, so I got plenty of gear.
Alright, which way is the compound?
Keep going the way you were going when you drove in. Chain link fence, big gate, guards. You can't miss it. Only, unless you want to get killed, you should miss it. So, any gear?
What you got?
Ho, ho, ho! Just like Christmas.
Yeah, you can buy some stuff on them. You can even buy off the top tier weaponry if for some reason you didn't buy it back at Ranger HQ. Plus a crafting recipe for a first aid station and a plasma grenade. Among other things. But we don't really need any of this. Plus we're getting light on cash. Funny, 1,500 would have seemed like so much at the beginning. Alright. Let's head out this way. And we're going to want to be careful, because, like you said, we don't want the gangs to know we're here.
Rangers, this is Ironclad Cordite. Your radio man tells me you went to Yuma without me. That wasn't the deal. You were going to help me reclaim leadership of the Scar Collectors, as is my destiny, remember? Well, I guess I'll have to do that on my own, as usual. Adios, backstabbers. Next time I see you, I'll have all of Kansas behind me.
I'm sure you will. Okay, we're going to want to sneak around this way. Car spike. Someone stacked several wrecked cars and topped it with a torch. Party on, Wayne. Head out and around this way.
Are those people slaves? That's awful.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, anyways.
Hey, the door's open. We're... Ah, fuck it. They'll just catch us like always.
Okay, time to start talking to these people. The slave turns at the sound of your footsteps, and you see that he's blind.
Blades are almost ready, masters. I just need...
He pauses, then sniffs the air.
You're not the masters. Too clean smelling. Who are you?
We're the Desert Rangers here to take down the gangs. Who are you?
Good one. Good one. Who are you really?
Just passing through. Who are you?
They call me Whetstone now. It used to be boss slave at the company store, but I lost my eyes. Now I make blades for the masters.
Anything we should know about Steel Trap if we were gonna get in good with the scar collectors?
Don't make fun of him. And don't make him jealous, or you'll end up disappeared like Cordite and D Sharp.
Who's D Sharp?
She used to run the company store, the bar where the overseers drink. Sang there too. Funny songs about Steel Trap sometimes. He didn't like that. Didn't like that the boys all laughed. So one night, poof, she's gone. Told the SCs she ran away, just like Cordite. But I still had my ears. I heard Steel Trap come into the bar, and I heard him drag her out. Don't know what he did with her, but she didn't just run away.
Do the other scar collectors know Steel Trap took D?
You kidding? They'd cut him up for jerky if they knew. Everybody loved D. Searched for her for weeks. Swore vengeance on whoever took her. Never found her, though. He must have buried her deep.
Did you tell anyone about D's abduction?
Not any scar collectors. Don't want to lose my ears, too.
Can we buy any of your blades?
Not supposed to, but...
He pauses and sniffs the wind, then leans in.
Steel Trap says I'm only supposed to sell to the scar collectors, but he's a bad master, so why not?
Let's see what you got.
All right. Just keep an eye out while you're looking, okay?
And he actually has some pretty interesting stuff. Like, more than blades. Like, the vast majority of what he's got is not blades. Huh. Alright, well, we know how to take down Steel Trap.
You think you've got it bad? The payasos made me eat my own shit, then give it a rating on a scale of 1 to 10.
You think that's worse than the godfishers hanging you on the wind with all your insides hanging out?
That hasn't happened to you, has it? Otherwise, you wouldn't be here talking to me.
With the godfishers, it could happen any day. Yesterday, my friend Virgil accidentally made eye contact with one of Star the Dreams' wives, Zip. Half an hour later, he's a kite.
At least you know what the rules are. With Lecherito, you never know what's right or what's wrong until he's clown shoeing you in the testicles.
Well, looks like these guys got the dirt on the godfishers and the clowns.
Somebody coming.
Who are you?
Sounds like you don't like your masters.
Who says so? We didn't say nothing. You trying to get us in trouble?
Look, we don't like them either. We're looking to make them turn on each other. Know anything that might do it?
What's in it for us?
Yeah, they'll kill us if they find out we talked to you. So it better be something good.
We could set you free.
Set us free? When? How? Where are we going? Are there jobs there? Food? Can you take our friends too? There's at least 200 of us.
Try again, Abraham Lincoln. We need stuff we can use right now.
I could be hard-ass, but it's like $10. How about cash?
Fuck yeah.
Let's see. What can we tell you?
The two slaves whisper together for a moment, then turn back to you.
Okay, listen up. Lecherito's mad because his number 2 guy, Cucaracha, disappeared a few days ago. He thinks he might have ran off or something. But I saw the godfishers fly a new kite around the same time. And the body hanging from it had clown paint on the face.
Also heard that Star the Dreams had some fool killed for messing with one of his wives. Maybe it's all connected, huh?
Thanks for helping us out. Good luck.
Alright, so now we know how to turn the gangs on each other. I say we deal with the Scar Collectors first, mainly because it's nearby. Well, can't even repair that toaster. But it looks like we're gonna have to fight these things anyways, because they're in the way. Yay! Got a ton of damage off on it, though. Alright, go for the rally. Alright. Doesn't look like I'm getting any bonus damages against these guys, but doesn't really matter. Good lord. One volley and he's already almost dead. I'm not gonna waste so many bullets when one shot will do.
Rust in pieces.
Literally, because she blew it up. Now, like I said, I can't actually repair this unless I've gotten a level up. Oh, what do you know? I actually have. Alright, awareness. I could go for the level 10 explosives, which would give me blast radius, but do I really need it? Actually, I think what I was supposed to be going for is toaster repair. Which, let me take this badge off. Yeah, even with the toaster repair thing on it, I'm not going to be able to get the perk. Oh well, but I can at least repair that toaster with the badge. Workbench arrayed with every tool you could ever need to break down dead synths and robots, then build new tech from the spoils. Okay. What's in the toaster? Bikini Heat VHS, or Bikini Heat 3 VHS. Cardboard slipcover lives this VHS has been carefully stored for ages. The blonde locks on the female lead still glisten in the sun. Screenplay by Cooper Lang, or by Chopper Lang. Okay. Honestly, something like that's gotta be for, well, something. Okay, I gotta look it up and figure out what this thing's about. Okay, apparently the tape is only useful if you're going down this path with cordite. Which we aren't, so meh. Because apparently you gotta use it to bribe some guy to give you some dirt on someone, or on Steel Trap. Rather than giving him $2,000 or using hard ass.
This place reminds me of that space station drawing from the Patriarch's Museum.
Wouldn't know, never saw it. Let's see, that one's impossible, but we could hack this. No, why not? Don't remember what's inside. Oh, wait, I think I know what's in here. Yeah. I believe this is actually a back route to where we want to get in. And also, if you haven't gotten the exoskeleton chest armor yet, this is where you can get it. Yeah, because this holds a download recording of Steel Trap and Liberty. Huh. What was I talking about? Oh, right. This is kind of the end zone where we're gonna end up for Finding D. Normally, we'd have to go all the way around through a shop and yada yada, plus a bunch of other fights to get through to here, but seeing as how we got in here... Okay, usual rally everybody. Come on. Work with me. Now then, let's see. I should probably take care of the bomb thralls first, just so they don't explode on me. Alright, then get her over here. Let's see. Heavy. Yeah, there's D sharp. Let's see. Overlord. Ooh, wow. Mecha Growler. Yikes. Glad we are back here. Let's see. Laser. Let's get you over here. Where you can shoot as many people as possible. Interesting. Don't know why I'm not getting the bonus damage against these guys with the fire. But I also do more damage with the Ripper anyways. So, yeah. Alright, that's most of them down. Just got the Mecha Growler and a few other guys to worry about. Okay, Lucia, you get over there. I only got enough for one shot, so go for the bomb thrall. The Scotchmo. I don't even know if with your range you can hit anything. Yeah, no. No, I'm starting to feel like the Ragged Choke was a bad idea. Alright, Blitz, let's get you over here. And have you go into ambush. Everybody else just prepare, and by everybody else I mean Lucia.
Got him cold.
Alright, so it seems as though the Scar Collectors do not take extra damage from things like fire and whatnot, so gonna have to stick with energy on this. I mean, granted, the Ripper just does more damage overall, but I'm also out of ammo for it. Alright, Blitz, you can finish it off. I said finish it off. Alrighty then. So you can reach this guy with AP to spare.
Keep it up.
He's down. And he's almost dead, but not quite. Lucia, Lucia, you get in there. Take him out.
Holy shit. Who the hell are you guys?
Well, we could ask you the same.
Whoa. Nice work wrecking the guards. Who are you guys?
The woman doesn't look like the other slaves in the mine. She has the tattoos, scars, and shoddy implants of a scar collector. She might be the missing singer Whetstone mentioned. Or the Desert Rangers.
Ah, the new cops on the block. Well, I usually don't like cops, but I ain't gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Thanks for the rescue.
Are you D Sharp?
That's me. Used to call myself D Sharp Singer. Now, I guess I'm D Sharp Minor. That's a joke. Get it?
Yeah, D minor.
Most amusing, I'm sure.
We heard Steel Trap had it out for you. Is that how you ended up here?
That fucking fuck. There I was, minding my own business, running the company store, singing the hits and slinging the schlitz, when he decides he doesn't like one of my songs and kidnaps me. Puts me to work digging for tech in this death trap hellhole.
What was your song about?
Steel Trap. I rhymed slimy skunk with rusty junk and whiny bleeder with world's worst leader. You know, subtle, lots of hidden meaning.
Steel Trap's a bad leader?
He's all talk. We're the toughest gang in the wastes. Yeah, well, no thanks to him. All he does is kill SCs who aren't loyal to him. And now, he's kissing this Buchanan bitch's ass, hoping she'll feed him scraps when she takes down her daddy. Loser.
Did you know the Scar Collectors looked for you for weeks after you disappeared and swore vengeance on your kidnapper?
The guards here thought that was hilarious, telling me how the boys had all gone hunting for me. They'd say, if only they knew Steel Trap hid you right under their noses, they'd carve him up in a hot second. And I thought, well, someday I'm gonna tell them.
So, if we were planning to F over Steel Trap, would you want in?
Goddamn right I would. That motherfucker has it coming. But I got another score to settle first. If you don't mind.
Hey, as long as you help us with Steel Trap.
Count on it. But first, I gotta pay a visit to the company store. Time to take back what's mine. Meet me over there.
Gotcha. Just let me loot this place a little bit. So, yeah, our energy weapons aren't going to be as useful, depending on the weapon, against the Scar Collectors, but still, powerful as all heck. Nice stuff in here. Let's see, SR 2000 Argent. It's not as good as the Eliminator, but still, good weapon. Alright, I'm probably not going to go through the rest of this area, though there is one thing I would like to take a look at, if only for the sake of some lore. But let's just loot this place first. Alright, now we're headed for the company store. Although, we've only got a couple minutes left. You know, granted the company store is right around here. And we do have a fight coming up. Even with as powerful as I am, I'm not sure I can finish it in that time. So, I'm going to end things off there for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.